Hey, what's up, guys? This is my Redcat Rampage MT. It's been fully rebuilt, completely upgraded. I had this rig for about 10 years now. Yeah, this is one of my first fifth scale gas-powered fifth scales, and it's been a fun rig. It's been a fun rig, and I've upgraded it and made my own upgrades, since obviously a lot of upgrades aren't really available, but I've upgraded as much as I could with all the upgraded billet Redcat parts and some Baja parts, and just a combination of other models parts, and modified them and fabricated them, and figuring out what works and what doesn't work. And I've got it pretty much built to about as strong as it can be, and it can handle some power. It's running a Gizmo 30.5 full mod in there right now, but I've had a 34 reed in there, and it's handled the power. So with this 30.5, it actually revs out pretty well. Um, as you can see, I've got the front billet diffs and the rear billet diff, in front and rear there. Got the billet A-arms on the upper and the billet A-arms on the upper and the rear. DDM Dominator pipe. I've got the upgraded roll cage, so it's the billet roll cage. It's running a Gizmo full mod 30.5 with their billet case, OBR 1242 bored out version carburetor there with OBR power stack. Got the servos have been upgraded. I'm running a JX 70 kilogram servo on the steering and a high-tech on the throttle. As you can see, I've upgraded my horns on the throttle and the steering, and I also have an upgraded steering link. That steering link is an IRP steering link, and it actually is designed for the Vecta 5. So guys out there, if you want an upgraded steering link, you don't want the plastic one, it pops off all the time, you can use the IRP steering link for the Vecta, and it's a direct fit. I've also got the DGI turnbuckles there. Those fit really nicely, and the color matches the blue billet really well. It's geared up, guys. It's running the Redcat Rampage Dune Runner gears, and I've got 31, 29, 25, 25 on there right now, and this motor is able to push those gears just fine, and it still revs out really nicely there. Upgraded my gas cap and have a vent on it, as you can see. It's got all the Redcat billet upgrades that basically come on the MT, except the lower A-arms. I didn't want to go with the billet lower A-arms in the front and rear, just because I like to have a brake point there. I've actually upgraded the suspension just a little bit. Nothing too crazy on the suspension. I just, as you can see, it has the billet spring purchase down low. Those are the billet spring purchase for HPI Baja. Those are the full force, direct bolt on, and that's one of those experimentation mods that you just had to figure it out and realize, wow, it works. So it gives you more preload and gives you a little bit more spring tension there, so helps out there. And kind of did the same thing in the rear. Added the HPI Baja full force spring purchase there, and then I customized my shock setup in the rear with the springs. So normally this has a single spring. Now it has a dual spring with a middle retainer. That middle retainer is from HPI Baja. Gives it more spring tension on top of the preload from the retainers there. So it's the suspension is really heavy duty on this rig, and it can handle some power. Obviously the dog bones is an area that no one makes upgraded dog bones, but I booted these dog bones, greased them up heavily, and these are actually not the CVDs. These are the dog bones with the axles and the out drives, which actually they hold up a little bit longer than the CVDs do. And I've centered the dog bones up with fuel line inside of the axles there, so that centers the dog bones and takes a lot of the slop out there, along with the Team Fast 80 grease and boots. They seem to hold up just fine. But yeah, guys, this rig is pretty much fully upgraded. It's been rebuilt, and just wanted to share it with you guys. And this is my Redcat Rampage MT, one of my first gas fifth scales. This kind of got the hobby started for me with the gas powered fifth scale. Thanks for watching, guys.